Hello, Libra, and welcome to your mid-July 2024 reading. I'm so happy to have you here. The song that my guides wanted me to include in your reading is Turning Tables by Adele, and the lyrics they wanted me to highlight are, "So I won't let you close enough to hurt me. No, I won't rescue you just to desert me. I can't give you what you think you gave me. It's time to say goodbye to turning tables." So it seems that you may have been in a really toxic situation with someone. This could have been a really emotionally abusive situation. And maybe right now you have the opportunity to come in and rescue this person from their own toxicity, but you are demonstrating self-love by not doing so. And that's actually a really good thing if you are doing that, or you're being encouraged to do that, right? And protecting yourself from this person and their toxicity as well, because you don't deserve, even though you're a very kind-hearted person, you don't deserve to be treated this way. You don't, and so never desert yourself so someone else feels comfortable. It's okay to stand in your power and love yourself enough to have boundaries, walk away, whatever you feel like you need to do in this situation. And the quote that my guides wanted me to share with you is, "Let me ask you a question. Who is your green?" Green is someone who randomly became a part of your life one day and saved you. Someone that you now cannot imagine your life without. Someone who knows you, sees you, and makes you feel understood. Someone you know you can tell anything to without being judged, because they'll always support you no matter what. And they hold a special place in your heart, and you know no one will ever replace them. And as I read you that quote and you're thinking about your person, your guides want to ask you, is this person your green? Are they someone that you can trust? Are they someone you can talk to without feeling like you're going to be judged? Are they someone who's going to support you no matter what and be there for you no matter what? And if your answer to that, like if you feel the ping in your heart saying, "Ooch, you know what? No, this person is not my green," then you have your answer. And so I wanted to share some oracle cards with you to start off with. First, we have I am willing to see my sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. You actually might be dealing with more than one person here. And next we have, I forgive people quickly, release my resentment, and set myself free. So it's talking about others and people. So I think we might be talking about more than just one person in this situation that has mistreated you. The next oracle card we have is the calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. And then we have gratitude. I am aware of the light in my life, and I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me, and I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me. And the last oracle card is inner beauty. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. So, yes. So your guides are asking you, even though you've been through a really difficult time with these people, they're asking you to see past all of their toxicity and all of the issues that they've brought to you, and remember that underneath that there's a soul that is good. And my dog's snoring, sorry if you can hear. But there's a person that is good. There's a soul that is good. And if you can just remember, I say this all the time, but damn if it's not on point, almost 100% of the time. People are oftentimes operating off of their programming and not their heart and not their soul, because they're asleep. They're asleep and they haven't awakened to the soul within them and the God that lives within them, right? That lives in their cells. And they haven't awakened to that yet. And so the only option they have in their mind, I guess, is to operate off of their programming. And the programming of humans is unfortunately oftentimes very dark, very sad, and there's generations of trauma piled on top of our behavior when we don't take responsibility for our own healing journey. And it seems, Libra, that that is something that you have done, and you've come a really long way in your own healing journey. And these people may not have even begun their healing journey. But yeah, you're being encouraged to continue to grow the light within you, and just focus on one thing at a time at this time, and find things even in this situation to be grateful for. Like, how has it changed you? How have you grown from this situation? And how has it helped you discover your own inner beauty, and how much light you have to shine, and how much, yeah, how has this situation transformed you as well? And looking at the tarot, we can see, wow, Libra, you have been through it. And it is with more than just one person. We have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So there are people who have been working behind your back to do harm in some way. Like, they've been doing a lot that you felt like you needed to defend yourself from, because they were so busy behind the scenes causing problems. Lying, cheating, stealing things, or yeah, and this came up in a short I did recently as well, actually. These people haven't wanted to take responsibility for their behavior, and they just kind of like get together and gossip about what they're gonna do next, instead of doing anything to fix the problem. They just kind of kept, being a problem. And but it seems that through all of this, you have kept unconditional love for them, because I think everything I talked about already, I think you know that these people are asleep, and that they're just operating off of their programming. And either you already know this, or you're being encouraged to remember this and to practice self-love. And it seems that you actually have really loved yourself through this situation. If you haven't, you're being encouraged to. But your own self-love is actually what released you from this toxic situation. We have the Devil card in reverse, which is the best way for the Devil card to show up in a reading for you and your healing. So it seems like you've come a really long way, and releasing devil energy from your life, releasing control, manipulation, lies, deceit, and all of this energy that's showing up in your reading, that takes so much courage, and you've done it. You're doing it right now. And unfortunately, there's someone in your circle that's actually very angry that you're letting go of this toxic energy, because maybe they were able to control you under this energy, and they see that your own self-love, they are seeing this for themselves, like, wow, Libra really loves themselves, and they're getting up out of this really toxic situation, but I'm still in it, so I'm really mad that they're releasing themselves. Like, how dare they move on from what we've been chained to our entire lives, right? How dare you? And they want to control you. They want to keep you in place, and they are upset that you're leaving. But that's their problem, right? And your guides want you to know that you can look back on this situation and release as much of the frustration that you have had about it, and know that karma will be served. You don't need to go fix anything or say anything to anybody, because whatever energy they're in is the energy they're going to line up with, and they'll learn their lessons. And there's a lot of learning to do, actually, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my gosh, my dog, I'm so sorry. But continue to love yourself and transform and heal from the inside out. Gracie. Sorry.